Alright, I'm going to apps. System apps. Ready? Android Switch. I don't have any other device that's hooked to my phone, but that fucker, whatever. Android System Intelligence, auto-generated. Yeah, I'm gonna find you one. I figure location access. I do better with visuals, so certificate installer. That's how they keep changing all my stuff. Configuration. That's what it's telling me. It's telling me I have a bad configuration that I cannot sign into my work's Wi-Fi, which is insane. Device. That's new. Personalization services. Yeah, that's new. That hasn't been on there before. But they're constantly changing my systems. Reconfiguring my shit. Virtual machines. I've never seen that before. Wi-Fi resources. Overlay, there it is. Android overlay, whatever, something. But there's a ton of them, like I said. Overlay. I've never looked into that. But I was led to believe that that's why my screen, and I had it one time where it was like 10 minutes. Like it was stuck on that screen for 10 minutes, and I kept flipping back and forth because I was like, I went on break at a certain time. There's no way it's only like 10 after, whatever. And it wasn't. I flipped over to the other screen and it had the right time, but I flipped back and it stayed as the wrong time for quite a while. And then it changed. So I assume that's when they're hooked into my shit with their Switch. And they're using their device, but got mine locked up, looking like it's looking like it's fine, but it's not. And if you pay attention the way I pay attention, I can see it. If I'm, like I said, I just happen to SIM lock authorization. Okay, the SIM thing is a problem. Companion device manager. Yeah, I have no companion devices. I have another phone that I use for my son, but that phone has nothing to do with this phone, and they're not connected in any way, shape, or form. Not even with the email. So yeah, it's a dual SIM. Family space. Don't know what that is. I disable what I can, but I always get new stuff. So there's always new stuff every time I come in. There's new apps. Google Partner setup is disabled. That one time in this year, that's how somebody like keeps sent, like I get the emails or whatever, and it says that I asked for the one-time code, which I've never asked for, but it's going to my email, and I assume that's how they're getting back into my account. But they're using the Switch, which makes it look like it's my device. So it's been cloned, basically. I actually got back from the hospital with my son one time, and my phone told me it was cloned. But then there was times after that where it seemed more like it was just on a Switch, where it was just being bounced back and forth. So, I don't know, but like I said, I do visual better than just trying to tell you what's going on. So I just figured I'd scroll through right now because I don't know what's changed. I haven't been in here in a while. I try to stay the hell out of here. It's not worth losing my damn sanity over this shit. Package installer. Packs. Although at one time I almost did, and then I had a whole thing, I don't know, I saw something about somebody that it was a whistleblower and they had committed suicide. You know, that shit really does happen. I believe that's the whole point, is to get the person to off themselves so that you can keep your hands clean. But you're the one pushing all the buttons to make it happen. Every one of them. Believe me, I've been there. I got to that point with this whole hacked shit. Constantly deleting my stuff, constantly removing my things, constantly keeping me from being able to communicate with people. You have no idea how much that can weigh on your psyche, on your mental health. So, I don't know if that's what happened, but that's the impression I got from Spirit, was that there was some foul play, but maybe not as in something that's going to look like, you know, somebody went in there and just shot him, but maybe they spent the last 5 fucking years tormenting this poor guy because he was telling the truth. Because I know all about that. So, I don't know. Like I said, revoker services. I don't know what that is. Settings, storage, settings, storage, settings, settings, settings. Now, does that look any kind of normal? What the hell is that? Like, come on. Like, now we get more sim stuff. Speech. So, yeah, I'm just going to finish scrolling down because I'm about to be done with my break. Vendor frameworks. There you go. That's what we got. But the overlays, I believe that's when it makes my screen look like it's the screen, but it's not. It's just maybe a snapshot of my screen because the time doesn't match up. Switch access. I don't have Switch on my phone. I don't have two devices that I use simultaneously ever. I have one phone. The other phone belongs to my son. Because of his disabilities, he has to. I should not fucking explain that to nobody. It's my kid. If I want to buy my kid a phone, which all of my kids had phones at one time, but because of all the harassment and the constant toying around, playing with people's emotions, I had to take the phones away from them and smash them. The kids actually had to smash their own phones because this had gotten so out of control. And I know it didn't stop, but it's been kind of quiet. But I caught this today, so I felt it was important to share that it has not stopped. But somebody still has control. And that's all it is. It's fucking control. So I just felt like I should get on here and post that because, you know, if maybe other people out there are dying over this, I could see it 150%.